Sistas fans, shout out to Jarrell Jacob on Twitter. I hope I said your name right. He sent a tweet, I believe earlier today. I'm just now looking through notifications, and it said, I believe Tyler Perry should and probably will make the character Pam as another member of the actual sisters in the series. She may be included as well in the series intro too. I think right off the rip, a lot of people are probably reading this tweet going, hell no. But I will admit it is an interesting concept. I'm not saying Pam should be a sister, but I do think that it would be an interesting twist of fate when you think about it. Because look at the fact that Fatima was really pumped up to be the fifth sister, mainly after how she was received by fans in season 2. Got an appearance in the opening credits of the series. I think fans really were hyped up when, if I'm not mistaken, the first time Fatima truly stood with the sisters in the public eye was when they presented at the BET Awards, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the whole bonnet thing, when Monique talked about that earlier this year. But it's interesting because you look at it when Fatima was in the running of being a sister, things got a bit hectic due to the fact that Karen had a chip on her shoulder about the fact that she really wasn't feeling Fatima like that. The other girls kind of got on Andy's case about that too. It's like, you know what, Fatima, you're the one who tried to get us to like her and everything. But then the next thing you know, Karen, Fatima isn't that bad. It's like the girls just switch sides over and over again. So obviously now you have Zach and Fatima going into their spinoff series. And I'm not saying Zach and Fatima are going to be permanently written out as sisters. I don't believe that. Mainly due to the fact that their show, at the moment, season 1 is only 10 episodes. So obviously this is to test the water and determine whether or not this show has enough, I guess you could say, of a fan base to stand on. And if it does, they'll continue for season 2, perhaps season 3. And at that point, you gotta wonder what role Zach and Fatima will play in Sisters at all, which could leave the door open, Silk Sonic, for Pam to step in. Now, it would be funny due to the fact that Pam would kind of be an annoyance, especially to Andy, because the way Andy and Pam, they've only interacted maybe a couple of times on screen, and you could tell that Andy isn't really feeling Pam like that as a friend, just because she doesn't like the fact that she's too intrusive and nosy. But it would be funny because she would be like the mirror opposite of Fatima. She works with one of the sisters, just like Fatima works with Andy. She's just as intrusive as Fatima is caring. She tells everybody's business, as opposed to Fatima, who will chime in only when she's requested to, or at the very least, hey, would you mind if I gave my opinion on this? And well, let's be honest here. I think that I think Pam and Sabrina would get along just fine because they blab everybody's business over town. Danny, she's kind of calmed down. I really didn't like her in the season 2 finale where they were in the grocery store and she just aired out all the dirty laundry of Karen and Zach doing it at the salon right in front of Fatima and everything. So she has calmed down. But I do feel like Pam would probably be very close to Sabrina and Danny. They probably wouldn't like her at first, but I think they would come around. It would be Andy who would have like that side eye at Pam the same way that Karen has the side eye to Fatima. But look, I know that will ruffle people's feathers. I think it'll be hilarious. I'm not saying it needs to happen, but let's say if Fatima and Zach do step away and do their own thing, it's kind of like New Edition when Bobby Brown got voted out. Okay, do we move forward with just the 4 members? Or do we have a 5th member to complete the complete the pack? It's just one of those things. But I think it would be incredibly hilarious. And like I said before, even though it's questionable as to whether or not Fatima is going to fly in terms of a series, I think the main sister series does have room to grow. It has plenty of room to improve in order to shake the formula up. Like I did the video about, Gary and Karen having an affair or whatever. It's just one of those things where Sistas needs to spice itself up in order to keep fans intrigued. If we're going to get a lot less of Zach and Fatima, given that they're going to get their own show. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I really do appreciate the support on the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.